President Biden says he's determined on running as calls to step aside grow. In a roughly 1-hour-long press conference, Biden doubled down on his decision to stay in the race, despite growing doubts from leaders and supporters. "I think I'm the most qualified person to run for president. I beat him once and I will beat him again," Biden said of Trump. "I'm not in this for my legacy," Biden said. "I'm in this to complete the job I started." Asked if he was determined to stay in the race despite fears from Democratic lawmakers, Biden said, "I'm determined on running, but I think it's important that I allay fears by letting them see me out there." Biden spoke without a teleprompter, calling on 10 reporters following the conclusion of the NATO conference held in Washington. He spoke evenly and was animated at times, especially when discussing the economy and gun violence prevention. Biden answered many questions succinctly but spoke at length on foreign policy and the country's economic recovery since COVID. However, the president misspoke early on, referring to Vice President Harris as Vice President Trump. Biden was asked about Harris' ability to beat Trump if she were at the top of the ticket. He defended her qualifications for the presidency. The misstep comes just hours after Biden misspoke at the NATO summit, calling Ukrainian President Zelensky President Putin. At the end of the press conference, an 11th reporter asked how he would respond to criticism from Trump on misnaming Harris. The NATO summit was meant to showcase Biden's leadership but has been overshadowed by doubts about his ability to campaign and serve another term. Questions have been swirling since Biden fumbled his June 27 debate against Trump, struggling to answer questions. Biden and his team have been working to prove he has the stamina and mental acuity to run this race. He has made campaign stops in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan, and has scheduled television interviews to address concerns. Biden said he would take another neurological test if necessary, emphasizing his daily checks on his neurological capacity. Biden's campaign co-chair, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, mentioned it wouldn't hurt if Biden took another test. Biden clarified reports about needing to pace himself, stating it's smarter to manage his schedule better. Biden threw cold water on any notion that he was not up to the task of being president or running for president. Biden emphasized his determination to finish the job he started, citing the gravity of issues he inherited. Despite some Democrats calling for him to step aside, Biden has received support from key party figures. Biden praised Harris for her work on reproductive rights and gun violence prevention, affirming her qualifications. Biden said he would stay in the race unless polls showed he had no chance of winning, rejecting current polling data. Biden concluded, "I believe I am the best qualified to govern and to win." Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more updates.